may not be everything we think it ought to be, but it certainly isn't this enemy against which we have to defend ourselves day and night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I think that's good news. Even in Poland, the president of Poland had to tell everybody, we're not sending any troops to Ukraine. Well, of course not, because they probably have lost maybe 10,000 men over there fighting in Ukrainian uniform. The Polish population doesn't want to fight a war in Russia. So I think the European populations are way ahead of their leaders. But that's not surprising because none of the globalist ruling elite in Europe can admit that they were wrong. They can't admit that they failed. They have to continue with the lie saying, well, Russia's weak, and if we just push a little harder, it will collapse. The only thing that's going to happen as a result of this stupidity is that the Russian armed forces will advance further and further west until they're satisfied that they have secured their country, because their real interest is in national security. They've only asked, listen, we have a legitimate national security interest in Ukraine. We don't want this country on our border armed to the teeth and attacking us. And that's a legitimate idea, just as we would not tolerate that in Mexico. But the Europeans can't admit that. I don't think it matters very much because they don't have the money. Their economies are falling. Their standards of living in Europe are tanking. There's going to be a revolution in Europe. It's going to look like 18